Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome to Vision Credit Union Arena in Wainwright, Alberta, where we're set to watch some Thursday afternoon Canadian Armed Forces National Men's Hockey Championship semifinal action. We've got the 2-seed Esquimalt Tritons and the 3-seed Valcartier Lions set to do battle here. Each team looking to punch their ticket to tomorrow morning's championship game against the Petawawa Stags, who won this morning in a 5-4 overtime game. And we're off. Esquimalt in blue and Valcartier in white. As the Esquimalt captain, Seamus McGuire, carries the puck into the zone, and they set things up. McGuire with a shot that's blocked. He regains control of the puck in the corner, but loses it, and now the Lions with a breakaway is Jeremy Girard, and he loses control of the puck right in front of the goal. The defenseman with a great opportunity there, squandered early on in this game. Valcartier with the puck in the neutral zone now, played off the boards. Now they regroup along their own blue line. It's the captain who chips it into the zone. Julian Cotton with the puck there, passes in the slot to the captain, Jean-Michel Dumont. And now they play it along the boards, trying to get it back to the point, but instead they work it down into the corner. Esquimalt brings it around the boards, nearly causing a too-many-men penalty in front of the Valcartier bench, but they got off just in time. Now Dumont tried to chip it past the forechecker, but lost control of it, nearly giving Esquimalt a great 2-on-1 opportunity. But no harm, no foul, and the Tritons have to regroup in their own end. Kenny now carries it through the neutral zone. He gets upended and loses control, and the Lions come the other way. They get stood up at the blue line, and now we got a penalty coming. It's going to be 2 minutes for hooking, and Esquimalt is going to get the first power play opportunity of the day. That's Samuel Hitu going to the bench, or going to the box, rather. 2 minutes for hooking. There's the Tritons. Look to set up in the offensive zone and get something going early on in this game, as we're just over 2 minutes into the first period. The Lions win the faceoff and clear it all the way down the ice. McGuire carries it into the offensive zone and leaves it there at the point. They go cross ice and a wind up and fire and a big shot. The assistant captain, Marc Lavoie, now from the corner. Ends up back at the point on Lavoie's stick. He goes to the back post, and good chance there for Colin McLean, but he fanned on the one-timer. And now to the high slot, another one-timer for the captain, but he misses the net. Darcy McHugh has it pinned in the corner. There's a couple Tritons there, now a couple Lions. So the officials are telling them to move it, and it didn't move. And we're going to get a penalty here, it seems. It appears Esquimalt's going to have a 2-minute advantage for 52 seconds here. Jeremy Girard, who's the brother of Colorado Avalanche defenseman Stephen Girard, goes to the box. And now a 5-on-3 power play for Esquimalt. Great opportunity to get the scoring started here early on. We go across ice and fan on the one-timer once again. We go up to the point. Looking for another pass to the back post, but couldn't get through traffic. And Valcartier is able to clear the puck all the way down the ice. That's a delay of game penalty for Gerard. As he was laying on the puck along the boards there, and the referee said move it, and he didn't move it. So that gives Esquimalt a great opportunity here. Back to a 5-on-4 power play now. As the first penalty expires. Esquimalt hasn't had much happen or much go right for them here on this power play. Still got 55 seconds on the second penalty. There's a chance to do something, but Valcartier forces a turnover just inside the Esquimalt blue line. They step in and fire a shot. That was Julian Cotton, but he misses the net. And now shorthanded. They working up to the point, looking for a long shot on goal, but that's blocked. And Esquimalt able to clear it. Tritons get it to the point. And now another one-time opportunity to the back post again, and it's fanned on. That's 3 times now. And the Tritons have missed a great opportunity to get the first goal of the game. Now along the boards, Esquimalt is able to keep it in the zone, work it down low as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Couple chances for Esquimalt on that extended power play, but not able to cash in. Misfired on a couple one-timers. We still remain in a scoreless game. 14:24 left in the first period. And the Lions win the draw. Bang it off the glass and into the neutral zone, chipping it forward. They're going offside with Charles-Eric Rochefort. So the faceoff will come outside the blue line, just down below us here. Lions come away with it off the draw, but then quickly turn it over. The Tritons with a chance there, but Noah Kenny was smothered by a pair of defenders. Couldn't get a shot off. He gets the puck back in the neutral zone. Tries to find his teammate with a backhand pass, but it misses him and goes all the way into the corner. Lions now come right up through the middle of the ice, bobbing and weaving through the neutral zone. Fire a shot, but that one's blocked by a defenseman in good position. And now an icing call against Esquimalt, so the faceoff will come all the way down into Tritons territory. It's going to be off to goaltender Austin Hannaford's glove hand side. It's William Timmons in goal on the other end for Valcartier as these two look to help lead their teams into the championship game tomorrow. Tritons win the draw. It's Kenny playing it forward to Stevens. His cross-ice pass is deflected. And now the Lions trying to regroup in their own end. Esquimalt giving them troubles, though, not letting them exit the zone freely. Eventually, they are able to dump it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. This will come all the way down to the other end. When these two met in the round robin earlier this week, it was a 4-2 victory in favor of Esquimalt. And that's what put them into the 2 seed at the end of the round robin. It was a tight one for sure, and this one is looking to shape up to be very similar. Lines now pass right up the middle of the ice. They just tip it down into Esquimalt territory. Tritons now taking their time trying to exit the zone, but they took too much time. And now the Lions have a chance to make something happen here offensively, but Hannaford gets his big glove up in the air and snatches that one mid-air and holds on for a face-off. Lions win the draw. Now from the point, Winding fire, hard shot. He got deflected just wide of the net. Now passing the high slot was just behind Jeremy Gerard, giving Esquimalt a chance to go off to the races. Timmins had come way out of his goal there to thinking about playing the puck. Lucky for him, his teammate got there first because he left a wide open cage. Would have been a great opportunity for Esquimalt, but it goes by the wayside. Tritons are going to clear the zone now. They're applying some pressure on the forecheck. The Lions are cycling it around well. They quickly come up ice. It's Rochefort on the left or on the right wing. Tries to go cross ice with a pass, but it gets deflected and ends up right back on a stick. And now Lou Richard Blaze turns it over, and it's Stevens off to the races. He's got a great chance coming in on goal. He goes to the backhand, but a great pad save by Timmins kicking that left leg out, keeping this a scoreless game. Connor Stevens wearing 0-0. Well, we'll get back to that in a second. Valcartier has a 2-on-1. Tried to send a pass back to the slot, and a Lions player went right into the goaltender, and Hannaford was not happy about that. Absolutely gave a big pile drive to Charles-Eric Rochefort, pounding him into the ice after Hannaford got run over in his own crease. We're going to see what comes of this one. It might be penalties both ways. I think it's going to be a pair of roughing calls. Rochefort's going to serve his own 2-minute penalty, and I didn't see the number of the Esquimalt players going to serve the penalty for Hannaford. But it appears we're going to stay with some 5-on-5 hockey. That's going to be coincidental minors. The officials try to control some high emotions early on in this one. Great point-blank opportunity. The Valcartier captain, Jean-Michel Dumas. But a good glove save by Hannaford. As they're 4 seconds away from the halfway point of this first period, still scoreless. Now Darcy McHugh gets tossed out of the faceoff circle because his teammate jumped way too soon. The Lions win the following faceoff. A couple of chances out in front. Valcartier players whack it at it. Loose puck in the crease, but eventually the Tritons come away with it. Played off the boards and all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call as they avoid trouble for the meantime, but faceoff comes all the way back down into Triton territory. Lions win the draw and work it back to the point quickly. Without a shooting lane, they dump it in deep into the corner. Battle along the boards now. There's 3 Tritons and 2 Lions in there. The Lions are the one that come away with it, and a backhand pass right out in front of the net. Nearly connected for a great scoring chance. Now it's pinned along the boards again. Esquimalt tries to clear the zone, but it ends up on a Lion stick. Now a long shot from the point is blocked. Gareth Stevens with the shot block. And now Seamus McGuire's off to the races, using his legs to apply pressure. He's got the puck in the corner. Tries the centering pass, went off a Lions defenseman, and then gloved out of the air by Timmins. Held on to for a face-off. Lions win the draw again. They skate it right up the middle of the ice. With all kinds of speed, Dominic Beausoleil draws a hooking penalty here, and now the Lions are going to get a power play chance. It's going to be Jacques Dufort going to the box, 2 minutes for hooking. And the Valcartier power play will go to work for the first time today. We're missing a player, though. There we go. 5 on the ice now. Puck's cleared all the way down the ice and right on goal. Timmins plays it in behind his own net to avoid the forecheck. Plays it up to a teammate, and now the Lions, with lots of speed, come down the right wing. Step outside once again, now swinging in behind the net. Little spinorama, putting it towards the goal, and then a wraparound chance that missed. And another shot from right in front of the goal that missed. But they have it at the point once again. Working down to the half boards and trying to get that puck down low on net. Swinging it back to the half boards. Trying to play it to the side of the goal. That pass was deflected. Now the puck gets batted way up in the air. Ends up hitting the ceiling. We're going to get a face-off here. It's like outside the blue line, as it must have gone off of Valcartier's stick. 7:55 remaining in the first period. A minute 8 remaining on this power play. But now another Triton goes to the box. Scott Fredette just made his way into the penalty box. Let's see what the call is here. Looks like we got another pair of coincidental minors. As now Lions players heading to the box. That was Jason Bossagnon. Didn't catch the signal from the referee. It might have been a pair of roughing penalties. And now another Lion is heading to the box. We're going to have to wait and see what the PA announcer has to say, because penalty boxes are full now. And I'm not 100% sure why. Now it looks like I'm not the only one confused as the referee makes his way to the timekeeper's booth to sort things out. Just Just trying to read lips and watch some hand gestures here. Looks like there's a slashing call in there somewhere. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what just went down. There's 4 players from each team on the ice right now. And now they just put a Valcartier 2-minute penalty on the board. We got 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute and 5 seconds. Esquimalt keeps it inside the blue line, but only for the moment. The Lions gain control. Plenty of pressure from Stevens and Nathan Bisson for Esquimalt. The Lions avoid the forecheck and get it up to their captain, Dumont, but he loses control of it. And the Lions have to regroup in the neutral zone. Now they enter the zone, slam on the brakes, do a double spinorama just inside the blue line. Steps around a couple Triton players. But now the Tritons pick up the puck. And it's Connor Stevens, the team's leading scorer this week, coming in on goal. And looks like he just drew a penalty. It's going to be a holding call. It's a holding penalty on Steven Richer, or Richer, I'm not sure. They're from Valcartier, so we're going to say Richer. And leave it at that for now. So we got some 4-on-3 hockey. One of those weird situations you don't see often, but it's fun to watch. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play. Esquimalt's second 2-man advantage of the opening period. They carried in the zone, but lose possession of it quickly. And now the puck ends up in the penalty box as Valcartier clears it out of the zone and puts it out of play. 40 seconds remaining in the first Valcartier penalty. Minute 37 in the other one. So another extended power play opportunity here for Esquimalt. They win the draw. Gareth Stevens looking for an outlet. He gets it across the blue line. Stevens loses it. And the Lions are able to clear the zone, killing more precious time off the clock. McHugh carrying the puck through the neutral zone with speed. He cuts towards the middle, fires a shot, but it goes wide. Looked like that puck had popped up on its end as he was pulling the trigger on the shot. Now they work it into the slot, and the captain scores. It gives Esquimalt a 1-0 lead with 6 minutes to go in the opening period. Seamus Maguire took a shot from the slot. Looked like he may have even fanned on it a bit, but that change-up pitch had the goaltender fooled, and it floated into the top shelf. And we got a 1-0 lead for the 2-seed Esquimalt Tritons. Lions played all the way down the ice. Hannaford came out to play that forward to his defenseman. And now the Tritons have numbers as they carry it through the neutral zone. Flip it into the corner. Cycle it around there, but the Lions able to get a hold of it, clear it down the ice. 35 seconds remaining in this 5-on-4 power play for the Tritons. Now Kenny carries across the blue line, tries to cut to the middle. And do get it to Curtis Gillies, but the Lions able to force a turnover, clearing it once again. And now there's Mere seconds left in this power play. Tritons able to cash in once, but that was it on the series of man advantages for them. Now along the boards, Esquimalt's able to keep it in the zone. Connor Stevens fanned on a shot, but Esquimalt able to regain possession in the neutral zone. They play it off the boards, chipping it forward is Jacques Dufort. He gets hauled down in the corner. And now they play it out in front. Backhand chance, a second chance, a puck floating up in the air over the goaltender, but he got a lucky bounce and it stayed out of the net. And the Lions able to clear it. Now they might have a chance. They got some speed here, chasing down a loose puck. And they had a cross-ice pass to the back post wide open, but Dumont couldn't get enough on it, and it got deflected out of the way. Just under 4 minutes to go in the opening period. It's a 1-0 lead for Esquimalt. Lions trying to get themselves on the board, but they give it up in the neutral zone, and Esquimalt comes the other way. It's Seamus McGuire looking for the cross-ice pass. It gets blocked and ends up right back on a stick. He spins around in the corner, throws it in front, and another weird goal for Esquimalt. It's Seamus McGuire, the captain, once again. Just threw it on net, bounced off a couple players, and found its way into the back of the net. And the bounces are going the Tritons' way as they're playing with effort and purpose and getting the lucky bounces to go along with that. And they go up 2-0 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in this first period. Esquimalt flips it way up in the air and down the ice. They force a turnover just inside the blue line, trying to feed Brady Hillock, but puck bounced over his stick, and now the Lions come the other way. They fired a shot from the high slot. That was Jason Bussignon. But Hanford swallows that up in his chest protector and holds on for the faceoff. We're down to 2:55 remaining in the first period. Tritons win the draw on their own end and play it in behind the net. They take their time here and work it through the neutral zone. Connor Stevens chips it forward and chases it down himself. And we got a not so great penalty here. It looked like referee's calling boarding. It looked to me like the Valcartier player just lost an edge going into the corner. And Stevens got tripped up in that whole sequence. Ended up running into him. They're going to give him a boarding penalty. The bounces have been going the Tritons' way, but that call doesn't. Now they got to kill off a 2-minute penalty with 2.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Lions win the draw, and they've set things up in the power play here. Stepping in from the point was Julian Cotton, and he fired a shot that went wide. Puck ends up coming all the way down to the Lions' blue line. They have to enter the zone and try and set something up once again. Cotton picks it up. He's skating down the left wing into the corner and then just slides it up to the point. Now into the high slot. They rip a shot that goes wide once again. Now to the point. Sheldon Gagnon-Golly, his shot goes wide. Cotton once again plays it up to the point. Now across the ice with a one-timer was Francis Maltese. A good save made, and now a block shot from point-blank range. And another block in front as there's plenty of traffic at the top of the crease. The Lions just can't manage to get a shot through right now. They do keep it in at the blue line. Play it across blue line to blue line, and now to the top of the point. Loose puck in the corner, and the Lions pick it up. Pass into the slot was picked off by Esquimalt, but they weren't able to hold possession long enough to clear it. So we got 25 seconds remaining in this penalty kill, and now the Tritons have the puck on their stick, looking for a shorthanded opportunity. A great pass to the back post by Noah Kenny, but couldn't connect with his teammate Brady Hillock, and the Lions come the other way. 5 seconds left on their power play as time ticks down in the period as well. Back to even strength as a shot in a great spot from Rochford. He's saved by Hannaford, and he holds on for a face-off, and we got 27 seconds to go in this first period. It's still a 2-0 lead. The Lions tried desperately to get something going on that power play. Had a number of shots blocked and couldn't get much on goal. Now the Tritons win the face-off in their own end. Play it all the way up ice to Nathan Bisson. He goes with an aerial pass to the back post, but couldn't get that one through. Now 10 seconds to go. The Lions just want to get this out of the zone, which they do. And with 4 seconds, the Tritons might have one more chance, but not now. After it was cleared by the Lions, and that's going to do it for the opening 20 minutes of this second semifinal today here in Wainwright. As the Esquimalt Tritons lead 2-0 after the first period, as they're looking to punch their ticket to tomorrow's championship game. But lots of hockey left to play. We're going to take a break for the first intermission. We'll be back for the start of the second. Don't go far. We'll see you soon. Do the opening face-off, though. If you're just joining us, it's a 2-0 lead for the Esquimalt Tritons, the 2 seed in this tournament. As the captain, Seamus McGuire, scored twice in the first period, one on the power play. Now the Lions looking for a quick opportunity here. They work it down in front and put a good shot on net from the face-off dot. But that's swallowed up by Hannaford and held on to. Lions win the draw again. Tried to play it down low, but the Tritons able to get to it first. And now they might have a chance. It's McGuire once again looking for the natural hat trick, and he gets hooked right in front of the goal. And his good speed draws a penalty. The Tritons are going to have another power play chance here as Jeremy Gerard goes to the box for the second time tonight. Tritons win the draw, and they work it back to the point. Fire a long shot from the point, but it gets deflected way up and into the netting, I should say. Fumbling over my words here to start the second period. Well, we set up for a face-off with just 15 seconds gone in this power play so far, and the Tritons get a hold of it at the blue line. Gareth Stevens skates across the blue line. Leaves it there for Fredette. Works it down low to Seamus. Seamus McGuire steps out in front. Fires a shot high, and it looks like it may have caught the shoulder of the goaltender. Or another stick. Oh, it went clean off the stick and way up into the netting. So the face-off's going to come outside the blue line. Just 1 minute gone so far in the second period. Limos had a number of scoring chances here. They still got 1:25 left in this power play. Penny swings back into his own end. Now turns on the Jets. Coming down the right wing. Gets upended as he tried to carry the puck into the offensive zone. Now he's going to stay out there, apply some pressure on the forecheck, but the Lions able to clear it nonetheless. Stretch pass from Esquimalt found nobody, so it's going to go all the way down for an icing. So we're halfway through this power play, 57 seconds remaining. Brady Hillick wins the draw for Esquimalt. Now they'll look to get down ice and set something up. Get their power play going. They enter the zone. They get it up to the point. It's Gareth Stevens. Sends it to Hillick. Hillick goes cross ice. Chambers then plays it down low. Kenny swings it up the boards. Finds Stevens. A shot from the point. Goes wide of the goal. Ends up coming right back up to the blue line. And they send it in deep. Kenny on the chase. Hillick picks it up in the corner. Tries to go to the back post. Had a teammate there wide open until the very last second. The Lions were able to get a stick on it. Now the Lions might have a chance. They do. They have a breakaway. Gerard comes out of the box, picks up the loose puck on a breakaway, and scores. Gerard gets the Lions on the board. It's now 2-1. Tritons had all kinds of chances to extend their lead to 3 goals. Couldn't bury one on the power play. And just seconds after Gerard stepped out of the box, finds himself on a breakaway and makes no mistake.
Valcartier's first goal of the game for number 14.
Lions cross the blue line, come in and fire a shot. Save is made and kicked into the corner. Now battle along the boards. Valcartier ends up with it. Now Connor Stevens is able to clear the zone, not very far though. And the Lions quickly turn it back up ice. Try a centering pass from behind the net, but it doesn't connect. And the puck eventually does make its way out of the zone. Lions, once again, find themselves in a great position. Coming in deep, and then the centering pass to the top of the crease. It's a little behind Rochford, but it's going to be a tripping penalty now on Esquimalt as Patrick Pilon makes his way to the box. The Lions are carrying a lot of momentum right now. Now have a power play opportunity, looking to tie up this game at 2 goals apiece. Valcartier wins the draw. Try to shovel it down into the corner. Now it's pinched along the boards. Lions now come away with it, sliding into the high slot. And a quick shot ends up right in the chest of Hannaford, and he holds on. Lions making quick work of scoring opportunities on this power play. They win the draw and move it into the corner and slide it up to the point. Hard shot, misses the net wide right. Lions retain possession. Send it down low, in behind the net, now back over the corner. To the point, a one-timer. Swallowed up by Hannaford. Squeezing that between his right arm and his body. 35 seconds expired in this Lions power play. Valcartier wins the draw again. From the point now. The center a pass right in the blue paint. Lucky for Esquimalt, that trickles just wide. From in behind the net now. Valcartier is able to work it back up to the point. Gerard slides it down to Bossagno. Bossagno along the boards. Chips it forward to Rochford. He goes for a centering pass, but it was behind his teammate. Esquimalt was able to get a hold of it, send it all the way down the ice. 40 seconds remaining in the power play for Valcartier. As they now work from behind their own net. Go all the way across the ice and looked like they had gone offside, but linesman waves it off. Either way, puck came back out in the neutral zone. They had to regroup and try again, and they get it in the zone quickly. And now we're getting another penalty. It's going to be another hook on Esquimalt. Scott Fredette heading to the box. 2-minute hooking penalty. The next 14 seconds, Valcartier will have a 2-man advantage. And yet another extended power play opportunity in this game. Lions win the draw. They go blue line to blue line and back again. Looking for a shooting lane against this 3-man penalty kill. That shot misses the net and takes a big bounce off the boards. Ends up making its way all the way to the point. Lions step in. First shot is blocked. Second shot is fanned on in the one-timer. Another hard shot misses the net wide left. Lions have it along the boards. Swing it down low into the corner to Dumont. Now they pick up a loose puck right near the left faceoff dot. Try to get it across the blue line. Well, that passes off the mark, and now Connor Stevens is able to chase it down deep into Lions territory. He slams on the brakes, trying to pin it against the boards. Kill a little time here. We're now in the second half of this second penalty, the hooking penalty to Esquimalt. They work it across the blue line, down into the corner. Wassonio's there. Now centering pass in the crease. Can't connect. Wassonio has the puck once again. Now Rochford sends it out in front. A great opportunity there for Rochford. Lions in behind the net once again. They get it up to the point. Long wrist shot. Save is made, and the puck ends up 20 feet in the air. And when it lands right on an Esquimalt stick, so they're able to clear the zone. Lions with numbers come the other way. Down the left wing. Centering backhand pass. Doesn't connect, but it remains on the stick of Derek Desbiens. Esquimalt now back to full strength, able to clear the zone. And now another bad luck penalty for the Tritons. Gareth Stevens has gotten his pocket picked by Samuel Haytu. And just out of reaction, his stick got in Haytu's feet, tripped him up, and he's going to go to the box. As this Lions power play will be able to roll along for up to another 2 minutes. .12:16 remaining in the second period as the Lions go on the power play once again. Still a 2-1 lead for the Tritons. But Valcartier trying to change that in a hurry. Nice move along the boards by Francis Maltese. Gets it up to the point. That shot goes well wide. And the ricochet off the boards comes all the way out to center ice. Dumont from his own end. Gets knocked off his stick, but the Lions get it back. And now Cotton dances across the blue line. Cuts to the outside and back to the point. Lions work it down low, and a great chance for Cotton there. A one-timer in the slot, but a great kick save made by Hannaford. Shot from the point, looking for a redirect, but there wasn't one. And now Esquimalt maybe has a chance. It was Kenny trying to cut back to the middle of the ice, but he had nowhere to go. Now Connor Stevens picks it off. He steps in front of the net. Tries to go to his backhand, but that goes wide. Lions through the neutral zone once again with 35 seconds to go in the power play. We'll step in and fire a shot from the high slot. It goes wide. And it gets batted out into the neutral zone. Stevens makes a good play to gain possession of the puck. Tries to send a centering pass to Patrick Pilon, but it gets deflected by a Lions skate. And now Valcartier comes the other way. We'll play a little dump and chase at the end of the power play here as there's 5 seconds remaining. And they have possession in the corner. They send it out to the point, and we're back to full-strength hockey. That slap shot was redirected well over the net. The Tritons gain possession, coming down the right wing now. Swing it all the way around to Seamus McGuire. Gets knocked off McGuire's stick, but Esquimalt's able to get it to the point and work it down low to the back post. Now a hard shot from the point, and a loose puck in front. Got a couple whacks at it, but we're unable to redirect it into the goal. Now McLean hard on the chase. Forces a turnover there, and now we got another penalty coming up. It's going to be on Valcartier this time. Both referees with their hands in the air. And we got some chippiness going on down next to the Valcartier net. Looks like some spicy words are being exchanged. But it's going to be Esquimalt going on the power play this time. The Lions had many chances on their run of power play opportunities. Now Esquimalt will get their turn. It's Stephen Guillemette going to the box. Now there's another Lion going to the box. But it's a 5-on-4 power play on the ice, so we'll see what the penalty calls here were and what sent two Lions players to the penalty box. Now a chance right in front for Esquimalt as Stevens forced a turnover at the side of the net. A good save was made. Now from the point on the right side, that shot was blocked. The puck ends up right near the red line. Esquimalt able to get a hold of it, sends a stretch pass. It was about a second too late. They have to now regroup near center ice once again. Now they're going to carry it in, leaving it there for Stevens, who sends it in behind the net. The Lions able to gather up the loose puck, and Esquimalt nearly able to keep it inside the blue line. It just came inches over the line, so that was offside. But we also have two referees with their hands in the air. Looks like a tripping penalty. Scott Fredette just made his way to the penalty box for the Tritons. And we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off comes down to the Esquimalt end. And the Tritons win that face-off. And now another trip. It's going to be Derek Desbiens going to the box. The Lions do touch it. And back-to-back tripping penalties, one for either side. It's going to give us our second look at 4-on-3 hockey tonight. Going to be all kinds of space out there. Both these teams are going to want some of their speedsters out there, make some magic happen. It's going to be Darcy McHugh, Seamus McGuire, Mark Lavoie, and Jacques Dufort on the 4-man power play unit for Esquimalt. And this isn't a short 4-on-3 opportunity either, as there's 55 seconds remaining in the first penalty. That shot's deflected way up and into the netting. So we'll get a face-off in Lions territory here. Lions win the draw, and they carry it up ice. Nice move to get to the front of the net. But Hannaford was there to make the save. Good solo effort by Jeremy Girard. Girard gets the puck back, carries it in behind his own net, and then just flips it up in the air and all the way down the ice. 20 seconds remaining in that first penalty. Once that expires, we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for a bit. Centering pass from Esquimalt makes its way to the point. They go blue line to blue line. Now down low, right in front. And Gareth Stevens kind of fanned on that a little bit as he had a great opportunity right at the mouth of the goal. Stevens in the corner. He sends it up top. Back to Stevens once again. His shot is high and in the chest of the goaltender. Timmins holds on to that one for a face-off. 7:14 remaining in this second period. It remains a 2-1 game in favor of the 2 seed, the Esquimalt Tritons. 26 seconds remaining in the Esquimalt penalty. And they'll have a 5-on-4 power play for 10 seconds after that. Lions with lots of pressure on the forecheck here. Forcing the Tritons to circle back, but now they come up ice with speed down the left wing. It's Josh Chambers coming right to the net with a good chance, but a nice save made by Timmins. Esquimalt has control. It's Connor Stevens slides it up to the point. And now puck knocked out of the air with a couple of high sticks. So we get a face-off here with 6:35 to go in the middle frame. And now another penalty? It appears we have another penalty. Maybe, maybe not. Dominic Beausoleil is standing in the doorway of the penalty box. Now we got another player heading to the penalty box. Just as we got back to full-strength hockey, we now all of a sudden have an Esquimalt power play. Lions able to scoop it up in the air and all the way down the ice. 2-minute minor and a 10-minute misconduct. Dominic Beausoleil for head contact. So that's why the second player made his way to the box. Now the Lions clear it once again. 40 seconds gone in the power play now. As Esquimalt moves it up ice quickly with a long pass from Hannaford. Good job there by Connor Stevens to pick the pocket of the puck carrier. Now he has it in the corner. He slides it down low to McHugh. Valcartier able to get a stick on it. Fired all the way down the ice once again. 50 seconds remaining in the power play now. Esquimalt looking to extend their lead. We've got just over 5 minutes remaining in this second period. Tritons having trouble getting out of their own zone, but they do so now. As it's McGuire. Carries across the blue line. He got his pocket picked at the last second, had his stick lifted. He was about to have a great scoring chance there. Now the Lions carried across the blue line. Their penalty kill is nearly over, with 5 seconds remaining. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, which we haven't seen a whole lot of in this period. McLean now carries it through the middle of the ice. Slides it up to DeFord. And all the way around to Kenny. Kenny leaves it. Letting it get to the point. And Esquimalt works it in down low once again. Now we got another penalty coming. It's going to be against the Lions once again. Esquimalt looking for a chance with 6 skaters on the ice, but the Lions get a hold of the puck and the whistle blows. It's going to be tripping. And Esquimalt back on the power play once again. It's Gerard going to the box for the third time. These players in the box are none too pleased with the officials so far in this game, voicing their displeasure pretty aggressively. That's what happens when it's been a penalty-filled game for sure. Frustrations can run high. Now, a fourth line is going to the box. We've got a 4-minute penalty on the scoreboard. Now, it looks like the officials are ejecting a Lions player from this game. Dominic Beausoleil, who had taken the 2 and 10 for head contact, was pretty vocal when the officials were near the penalty box there, and they just told him to hit the showers early. He's still voicing his displeasure as he makes his way to the box. Or makes his way to the dressing room, I should say. But now the situation is a 5-on-4 power play for the Esquimalt Tritons. It's a double minor. So they'll spend nearly the rest of this second period on the power play, unless they score a couple times. Chance right in front. The centering pass from Stevens just picked off. So he had a couple of teammates waiting for him on the other side. And now the Lions with a chance. And just like that, we're going to go back to 4-on-4 hockey. As there's all kinds of speed from Rochefort. And that forced the Esquimalt's Josh Chambers to take a tripping penalty. He's heading to the box. For the next 2 minutes, we'll be playing some 4-on-4 hockey. That is, unless we get another penalty and we see 4-on-3 once again. But we'll open up the ice a little bit here with some 4-on-4. Esquimalt wins the draw. They quickly get it up ice, and now they got a breakaway. Chance coming in, and they score. They make it 3-1. The Tritons restore their 2-goal lead as Darcy McHugh cashes in on a breakaway. And they celebrate with the bench as they finally get something going here. It's just been quiet for them. Lots of chances, but they finally cash in on one. And take a 3-1 lead here with 3.5 minutes to go in the second period. Lions win the draw here. Puck went all the way back into their own territory. They had to chase it down. Now they look to break out. Coming down the left wing. It's Derek Davienne. His centering pass is picked off, and Esquimalt's able to clear the zone. Lions carry it in, looking for the cross-ice pass, but it gets knocked down out of the air. Esquimalt clears it all the way down the ice, and that's going to be icing. Tritons win the draw here, and they're able to flip it up in the air out of the zone. They just chip it deep in the Lions' territory in order to go for a line change. .50 seconds remaining in the Esquimalt penalty, and then they'll go back on the power play. Plenty of pressure on the forecheck from Esquimalt here, and they force a turnover along the boards, but then they give it right back, and the Lions skated up the left wing, cut to the middle of the ice, across the blue line. Centering pass on the backhand, but the shot went just a little wide. And Mikel Joey Levesque is not able to control it at the blue line. It hops over his stick and out in the neutral zone. And now Esquimalt back on the power play for the next minute 25. But the Lions have possession in the offensive zone, cutting to the middle of the ice, firing a hard shot. I don't think that made it to the net. It was blocked. And Tritons able to clear the zone. Lions right back at it though, looking for a shorthanded scoring chance. Kenny picks it up, dances around a forechecker, and now slides it up to Stevens. His shot save was made. Puck ends up on top of the net, bounces up in the air. Now there's a water bottle on the ice right in front of the net. Stevens picks it up once again. Cuts to the middle, slides it down to the back post. It looked like Nathan Bisson wasn't ready for that. And Stevens picks up the loose puck once again. Gets it to Gareth Stevens. Nonchalantly takes a shot from the point. Save was made and puck is redirected up and over the glass. We got 34 and a half seconds left in this second period. 29 seconds left in the power play for the Tritons. They hold on to a 3-1 lead. Less than 21 minutes to go in this game. Puck's cleared all the way down the ice. Hannaford comes out to play it. Sends it off the glass. And now it's McGuire down the left wing. He crosses the blue line. Steps around a diving defender. Centering pass right at the top of the crease. They can't connect. And now Gareth Stevens has to hustle back. He sends it to his captain. It's McGuire once again. He comes in. Fakes the shot. Steps around defender. Tries to go with the cross-ice pass again. But it got picked off. They were looking for the buzzer beater, but the buzzer came first. And that's going to do it for the second period. It's a 3-1 lead for Esquimalt as they head to the dressing room and rest up in preparation for what should be an exciting and hard-fought third period. It's going to be a good one to watch, so don't go far. We're going to take a break too, but we'll be back for the start of the third. It's time for the third period. We got 20 minutes left in regulation to decide who's going to take on the Petawawa Stags in the national championship game tomorrow morning here in Wainwright. Now Esquimalt has the puck deep in Lions territory. Lions scoop it away though. Clear the zone and try to start a rush here. They have to circle back. Now they get it going. Shot from the top of the faceoff circle goes wide. And now the Tritons with the puck. That pass is picked off, and now a chance in tight. And they score! The Lions make it a one-score game. Sheldon Gagnon-Golly picks off a pass and had all kinds of space and time to step in and fire one past Hannaford to score Valcartier's second goal of the game and make this a 3-2 hockey game. Lions win the draw here. They start to build some momentum early in the third period. Centering pass right out front. They score again. Just like that, we've got a tie hockey game less than a minute into the third period. 51 seconds of hockey and 2 Valcartier goals makes this a 3-3 hockey game. I believe it was Stéphane Guillemette with that goal. And the Lions bench is getting fired up right now. As we've got a brand new hockey game with 19 minutes to go. Valcartier with the puck in their own end. They get it out of the zone, but not very deep. Esquimalt carried it across the blue line for a moment, but it got knocked loose. And now they have to regroup. They work it into the zone quickly. Centering pass right out in front. Catches a couple skates and goes off the mark. But they maintain possession, work it along the half boards. Now down low, it's Connor Stevens behind the net. Lions able to scoop it up, and now they've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1 coming the other way. There's Jeremy Girard with the puck. He slides it over, and a beautiful save made by Hannaford as he got some quick lateral movement to get across and kick the pad out and make a save on the cross-ice pass. Esquimalt chips it forward, not deep enough for icing. But the Lions pick it up. And behind their own net now. It's Dumont. Slides it over to... I didn't see who that was. Can't see the number. There's no numbers on the shoulders of these Valcartier jerseys. Nice jerseys, but tough for a play-by-play guy to catch a number. That was Sheldon Gagnon-Golly with the shot, but another good save made by Hannaford to keep this a tie game. Tritons win the draw here. Swinging in behind the net. McLean sends it up ice and finds the captain, Seamus McGuire. He slams on the brakes and spins around in the corner, spins around the other way. Sends it all the way up to the point on the right side. That shot got redirected in front. Now McLean picks it up. Gets it to McGuire once again. He sends it up towards the point, but the pass got tipped up in the air and bounced out to center ice. Lions force a turnover. They've got it along the boards, trying to find a way out of the zone. Now Bossagnon picks it up. He loses it on the rush. Now Valcartier sends it up ice quick. They work it deep into the corner. Dave Allard sends it up to the point, but bounced past the defenseman and out into the neutral zone. Now Esquimalt picks off a pass right at center ice. Kenny comes in and fires a shot. Caught Timmins awkwardly. He didn't know where it was for a second, but lucky for him, it dropped straight down. And he's able to jump on it once he found it, sitting in front of his left pad. Three and a half minutes gone in the third period now, and a 3-3 tie. Face off to Timmins' blocker hand side, and the Lions win it. Not able to clear the zone, though, as Stevens picks it up, fires a shot on goal. Save is made. And now the puck along the boards does come loose, ends up on a Valcartier stick, and they send it down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. Lining up for the face-off here, and Esquimalt wins it. Chance in front, but it got knocked off the stick of Nathan Bisson at the last second. So now Chambers chases it down. He gets cut off, and the Lions force a turnover inside the blue line. Now a centering pass. They cut right to the top of the crease in front of the net. Got a little physical there right in front of the goal. Hannaford got knocked over. He looks like he's no worse for the wear, as he holds on for the face-off. Tritons win the draw. Valcartier forces a turnover. Their centering pass is picked off. And Esquimalt dumps it down the ice. Now chasing it down. They get it at the point. Sending it in the corner. Pilon is there. His pass makes its way to the point. Shot looking for a redirect in front. Got a redirect, but it sent it wide of the net. And Esquimalt's able to keep it in the zone. It's McGuire with the puck. And now a whistle as a Valcartier player went down. He's laying in a pile on the ice. I think he may have gotten an inadvertent elbow to the throat or something along those lines. Yeah, it looks like he may have got caught in the side of the head with an elbow or something, as McGuire was making a move to get around him. And he's still down, as we now have two trainers out there checking on him. Both teams make their way to the benches to regroup for a few moments while the trainers attend to the Lions player who's still on the ice. I haven't been able to catch a number yet. I think it might be Jeremy Girard, but I can't confirm that. Player's up on one knee now. Taking his time. Making sure everything's okay before we get back to some hockey action here. It was Girard. He looks a little shaky making his way back to the bench, but he's up on his feet. as he slowly steps onto the bench. His teammates help him along. He's going to go straight to the locker room, it appears. Hopefully he's okay, but for now we're back to hockey action as we got 15 minutes, 5 seconds left in this third period. Still a tie game. This also might be the longest stretch of 5-on-5 hockey we've seen all game long. Lions with the puck now, working it right up the middle of the ice. We dump it in and give chase. Lions come away with it. And work it in down low to Samuel Haytu. Haytu has it in the corner. Get up to the point to Steven Richer. Now a long shot. Save was made by Hannaford. He didn't know where the rebound went, though, but luckily for him, ended up in the corner, and the Esquimalt was able to clear it. Haytu, the lone puck carrier for the Lions, as the rest of his teammates have gone for a change. He carries it in the zone, and now Lions with another chance. And another chance from a sharp angle as that shot went through the crease. Makes his way up to the point now. They slide it down low. And we got another penalty coming. It's going to be an interference call against the Esquimalt. Mark Lavoie is going to make his way to the box. And the Lions, who have already scored twice this period, now get a power play opportunity with 13:51 left in the third period. Esquimalt able to clear the zone off the draw. The Lions get to it first, deep in their own end. Carry it through the neutral zone, across the blue line, but an extra move right before the blue line forced the Lions to go offside. So face-off will come outside the blue line. Lions win the draw here. Look to set something up on the power play. As 30 seconds expired already. Pinned against the boards in the corner. Esquimalt comes away with it momentarily. And it gets pinned against the wall once again. The Lions finally able to shovel it up to the point. And a hard wrist shot up high in the chest of Hannaford. He holds on for a face-off. Lions win the draw here. Working across the blue line. The left side now, but the pass is picked off by Connor Stevens. Almost had a chance for a shorthanded breakaway, but the Lions get it back. Step in and fire a shot that's blocked. The Lions get it back. They work it up to the point. Now in the high slot. It was Dumont who got caught up in some traffic and lost control of the puck, giving the Tritons a chance to clear the zone. 40 seconds left in the Lions' power play now. Lions carried in, fire a wrist shot that's knocked down and smothered by Hannaford. The time is ticking down on the Mark Lavoie penalty. He's only got 17 seconds left. The Tritons have done a good job killing off this 2 minutes of shorthanded hockey. Lions win the draw here. From the point, that shot was deflected way up in the air into the netting. We get another face-off. 12 minutes left in the third period in what's still a tied hockey game. Our first game of the day went to overtime as Greenwood trailed by a goal with just a few minutes to go, and they scored with about 2.5 minutes remaining in regulation, took it to overtime, and then Petawawa won 5-4 with an overtime goal. Lions work it out in front. Nobody there to take the centering pass, though, and the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Step to the outside and try a centering pass right through the crease. But again, nobody there. But they get the puck back, looking for another chance on a quick rush. And they get another rush. Another pass to the back post. That one's picked off. Esquimalt with a chance as they send a stretch pass to McGuire, but puck was rolling and he couldn't handle it. Now a weird bounce off the Zamboni door and a great chance for McGuire. The one-timer in all kinds of space. But Timmons got a piece of that with appeared his shoulder, his helmet, and went up into the netting. "11 minutes to go now as time ticks down on regulation. And the Lions win the faceoff. Now Esquimalt able to keep it in the zone. Stepping in and firing a shot. Sounded like it went off just the tip of the outside of the post. And a pass back to the point got deflected. Esquimalt has to chase it all the way down. A shot from Gillies is blocked. Kenny with the puck in the corner. He goes to the point. Tompkins with a shot that's blocked from the point. And the Lions now able to clear the zone, but the pass is just a little too far out of the reach of Dave Allard, so he had to let that one go, and he'll go for a line change. We'll back and forth in the neutral zone here before Valcartier is able to dump it in. And Tritons trying to find a breakout here. But the Lions pick up a loose puck in the neutral zone. But it was a 1-on-3. And Francis Malte didn't do much with it. Tritons dumping into the corner. And then a stretch pass from the Lions connects in the neutral zone. A little drop pass there. And a centering pass from the corner. Caught an Esquimalt skate, but now the Lions get it back. One chance, the shot's blocked. Second chance, the shot's blocked. And now Nathan Bisson is going to come away with it. He's got Connor Stevens with him. He dumps it in and goes for a line change and lets Stevens go on the forecheck. Stevens with a nifty little move to play it off the boards to himself. Circles halfway around the offensive zone, and then a shot for the point, scores! Connor Stevens left it there for Jacques Dufort on the right point. He just put a wrist shot towards the goal with some traffic in front and a screen on the goaltender. And that seeing eye shot found its way into the top right corner of the net. And the Tritons are back out in front. Once again, it's a 4-3 hockey game with 8 minutes, 36 seconds to go. Esquimalt wins the draw, and now we're going to have an icing call against them. They weren't too happy about that icing call as the Esquimalt player's stick got lifted at the last second, so he wasn't able to accept the pass. And that led to the icing. They say it should have been waved off, but on we go. Awkward little situation there as Esquimalt won the draw. And Valcartier player got a little just poke at the puck, and it popped up in the air, but Hanford had his wits about him and is able to hold on to that. Esquimalt got away with an early jump on the faceoff there, but the Lions won it. They go blue line to blue line looking for a shooting lane.
Number 13, assistant number 00, Connor Stevens. Number 44, Mark under the goal, 838.
Now the Tritons dump it into the corner. They're the first ones to get to it, but that centering pass is a little too soon as the rest of the players were making their way from the bench from a line change. The Lions with the chance to move up ice. The centering pass makes its way to the point. A puck spinning on its end is fired towards the net. A bit of a knuckle puck. Held on to by Hanford. We got 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in this third period. Esquimalt holding on to a 1-goal lead. Lions win the draw here. They fan on the shot at the point. And the Tritons were almost off to the races, but good play there by the Lions to regain possession. Carried into the offensive zone. And the Tritons taking their time, working their way down ice. Lions pick it off just inside the blue line, but an incredible diving block shot. Scott Fredette sacrificing the body to sprawl out in front of that one and prevent a scoring chance. The puck trickles on goal, and William Timmins jumps on that one. Prevent any kind of chance for Esquimalt. Time's starting to tick away. We're down to 6:52 left in the third period. Face-off in Lions territory. And Esquimalt wins it. Shot off the face-off. Missed the net wide. They're able to hold on to it. And now a sharp angle shot is held on to by Timmins. So we'll get another face-off from that spot. Lions come away with it off the draw. It's Dumont skating it down the middle of the ice. He shovels it off to Francis Malte, and he bobbles it a little bit. And Esquimalt's able to get enough on it to clear the zone. Good display of passing from the Lions here. And now Dumont carries it over the blue line. Second chance there is Hanford had to make back-to-back saves, but he did so comfortably. Now Valcartier from their own end. Play it off the boards. Ends up in the corner. And the Lions come away with it. Send it to the point, and then quickly back down in behind the net. Esquimalt plays it around the boards, but not hard enough to get out of the zone. And should be able to clear it now, and they do. Chipping it out into the center ice. Whole lot of back and forth through the neutral zone this last 30 seconds or so. But the Lions have possession now. They carry it across the blue line. Coming in with speed, and Hanford makes a good save. And Esquimalt ices the puck. And we got 5 minutes and a second remaining in this third period. The faceoff's going to come to Hannaford's right-hand side. Cotton wins the draw for the Lions, and they get it up to the point. Long shot ends up right in the breadbasket of Hannaford, and he holds on once again. Fresh set of legs for the Tritons now. They line up for the faceoff again. Cotton wins it once again. Lions tried the quick shot, but it was blocked in the pile of traffic in front of the net. Now the puck goes up and over the glass into the crowd. The linesman will get a new puck. We'll line up for the faceoff on the other side of the ice this time. Down to 4 minutes, 44 seconds. Esquimalt does clear the zone. Gagnon-Golly chases it down. Oh, and then a loose puck mishandled by the Lions, went right through their own crease, and now they have a chance right out in front. A breakaway. They try to go 5-hole, and they do. It trickles through the 5-hole and then shoveled into the goal. As the Lions tie it up, it's 4-4. They're saying it's Charles-Eric Rochefort who scored that one. And Rochefort ties the game up. There's 4:17 to go in regulation, and we're all tied at 4 goals apiece. I tell you what, if this game goes to overtime, that'll be the 4th time this week that we've had a 5-4 overtime final score. Pretty crazy stuff. Well, the Lions pick it up with speed. Go with a cross-crease pass, but nobody there on the other end of it.
Assistant number 21, Eric Indian. Time of the goal, 4:17.
Now bouncing puck ends up on the captain's stick, and Dumont cuts in front of the net. Couldn't get enough on that to get a real scoring chance out of it. Esquimalt flips it up in the air, trying to send this on a breakaway, but a little too much juice on that. It ends up on net. Timmins smothers it for a face-off. Down to 3 minutes, 40 seconds now. Lions win the draw. Chip it forward. And now it's another breakaway. It's Rochefort again. But Hannaford gets the better of them this time. Now Esquimalt trying to create a scoring opportunity of their own. It's McGuire with a hard shot that just goes over the net. The shot from the point is blocked. Esquimalt able to pick it up at center ice. And they dump it in and ends up right on goal. And Timmins is going to leave it there for a teammate. Esquimalt forces a turnover just inside the blue line. They get it to the high slot. And Timmins aggressively coming out to cut down the angle and makes the save. As Curtis Gillies had a chance right in front. Under 3 minutes to go now. Lions win the draw and play it up the boards, but Esquimalt's there to pick it up. But that shot attempt was deflected up into the sky and over the glass. We'll get a face-off right there, where we just had it. Lions win the draw again. Now it's in behind the Valcartier goal. They work it up ice quickly, but that cross-ice pass was picked off. And now Gerard, who's back on the ice after suffering some kind of injury earlier and was down on the ice for a good 3-4 minutes. And he's back out there and looks no worse for the wear. And he picks up the puck just inside his own blue line. Bossagnan sends it up ice. Desbiens carries it across the blue line, gets it back to Bossagnan. His shot was blocked. Now in behind the Esquimalt net. There's a battle for it there, and the Tritons come away with it. They try to swing it up ice quickly, but there's nobody there, and that's going to be an icing call. Minute 49 remaining in regulation, and we're going to get a face-off in Triton territory. And I think we're in store for a heck of a finish here in our second semifinal. Each of these teams trying to book their ticket to a spot in the championship game against Petawawa tomorrow morning. Shot from the point was blocked by a wall of traffic in front of the net. Stretch pass. A little too heavy for Dumont to get a stick on. Ends up right on net, and Hanford covers that one up. McHugh and Cotton in for the draw. Cotton wins this one. Lions send it deep. Cotton's there to chase it down. Swings it up to the point. The pass across to Dumont was in his skates, but he's able to get enough on it to work it down to a teammate to the side of the net. Then a shot from Maltese was right on goal, but save was made with no traffic in front. As we're approaching the final minute of regulation, there's 1:16 to go. Lions win the draw again, but Esquimalt quickly takes control of the puck. No icing here as that puck was deflected.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Now Esquimalt picks up a loose puck in the neutral zone. Trying to make something happen in the final minute here to break this tie. The Lions get it back, and with speed, they carry it down the right wing. The centering pass is deflected up in the air. And a stretch pass from Esquimalt doesn't reach any teammates. And that puck gets deflected up and into the Valcartier bench. 25.2 seconds left in regulation, as these teams try to find some late game heroics. Face-offs coming outside the Valcartier blue line. The Lions win it, but it's knocked off a stick and ends up on a Triton stick. 15 seconds now to go. The Lions try a stretch pass, but it doesn't connect. Esquimalt has to clear the zone here to avoid any late trouble. Puck right in front. A second chance right in front, and they score! No goal. I take it back. The referee signals no goal. Looks like goaltender interference, as Hannaford had gotten run over in his crease. Oh, what a roller coaster of emotions for the Lions. They thought they had won the game with 1 second remaining on the clock. The captain had buried one. But the referee says goaltender interference. Yeah, it should be a penalty if it's goaltender interference.
Hold is allowed due to a player in the crease.
It was player in the crease is the determination. And that means for the fourth time this week and the second time today, we're going to have a 5-4 overtime final score. All that's left to determine is who's going to be playing tomorrow and who's going to be going home early. Players are going to take a quick break. And after a 2-minute rest, we're going to have a 10-minute 5-on-5 overtime period. If that doesn't solve anything and we don't have a final result after 10 minutes, we'll flood the ice and then start ongoing, never-ending 20-minute periods until we do have a winner. In this morning's game, it only took a few minutes. If I remember correctly, it was only about 3.5, 4 minutes into the first 10-minute overtime period that we got a final score of 5-4 in favor of Petawawa. And we'll see how this one plays out. As goaltenders make their way back to the crease and the players make their way back onto the ice, we're going to line up for a 10-minute overtime period here. Winner takes all, loser goes home. As intense as it gets in a 4-4 hockey game with a trip to the championship finals on the line. And we're ready. The Lions come away with it off the opening draw. They lose possession right around the Esquimalt blue line. They try to flip it up in the air and down the ice, but it ends up in the rafters. So we'll get a face-off down in Esquimalt territory to Hannaford's left-hand side. Lions win the draw once again. Centering pass from behind the net was just a few inches out of the reach of Captain Dumont. And now the Tritons able to gather it and head up ice. They play it off the boards. And now Valcartier is able to clear the zone. The Esquimalt dumps it in once again. They're going to go for a partial change. A stretch pass off the boards connects, and it's Dumont, the captain, carrying it in. Swings around behind the net. He gets rubbed out in the corner. And now a chance at the side of the goal as a centering pass into the low slot. A little backhand one-timer almost ended it. But Hannaford was there to make the save, even though he got bumped in the process. Now player in the corner slow to get up, but he's back on his feet. Officials making sure everybody's okay. Referee checking in with the goaltender. And we're all good to go. Esquimalt comes away with the puck off the draw. It's Connor Stevens. He goes dancing through the neutral zone. Fires a low shot on goal. The rebound almost ended up right on a teammate's stick. The Lions lucky to come away with it, and they come the other direction. That shot's blocked. And the centering pass makes its way all the way up to the point. The shot from there is blocked. Garrett Stevens is able to clear it all the way down the ice. Icing's waved off there. Now the puck comes 200 feet the other way. Lions force a turnover in the corner. Tried a centering pass. They couldn't get through. And now Kenny with the chance, but he loses an edge and loses control of the puck, giving the Lions a chance to come the other way. And if they hustle, they might have the numbers advantage. Not quite. They carried into the offensive zone nonetheless. Gillies forces a turnover. He comes skating down the left wing. Little between the legs action. His centering pass was blocked. Excuse me. The Lions come the other way. That shot blocked as well. Lions force a turnover along the boards. They've got a man on the back post. They skated to the middle of the ice. A little backhand play trying to go short side, but Hannaford was smart enough to kick out that pad. Quick reaction there. And now Seamus McGuire hustling down the ice. He's battling two Lions defenders. He's got it pinned against the boards, waiting for some support. Puck comes out and it ends up on a Valcartier or a Esquimalt stick. The Lions come away with it. It's Dumont now at center ice. He'll carry it himself across the blue line. His shot's blocked. He gets the rebound himself, but it gets taken away. Now a little back and forth in the neutral zone before the Lions just dump it in. The heavy shot, and now a chance in front. As Desbiens had a chance on a quick turnover. Another good save by Hannaford. Bisson fans on that pass, and the Lions pick it up. They come in. Shots blocked once again. Second opportunity as they throw it in front. But Esquimalt able to clear it out of harm's way, and now it's Connor Stevens down the left wing. It gets knocked off his stick. The Lions chip it forward. Now Stevens in his own end. Plays it across to Fredette. Fredette with a long pass. He finds Hillock just inside the blue line. He leaves it there for Stevens. Stevens' shot save is made with the blocker, and now the Lions will try a rush of their own. It's Gerard with it. He gets it up to the neutral zone. Cotton carries it down the left wing. He gets his pocket picked on a clean play. And now a chance for Esquimalt. They might have a breakaway. But Gillies couldn't collect that pass cleanly and had to slow down, or he would have had a golden chance. Now Esquimalt with a man in front. Gillies, one-timer is saved. They work it down in the corner, now behind the net. Puck rings around the boards, ends up at the point. Esquimalt trying to keep that puck deep. But it does come just outside the blue line. And they're able to dump it in. Now a chance down low. McLean's got it. He gets it out in front. Another chance. As Esquimalt had multiple opportunities there between McLean and Darcy McHugh, but they couldn't bury one. Now the Lions force a turnover deep in Triton territory, but not for long as Seamus McGuire picks up the puck and tried to send a stretch pass, but it turns into an icing call. 4:36 remaining in this first overtime, and it's been action-packed already. Scoring chances on both ends nonstop. And looks like we're going to get a Esquimalt timeout. As their players were a little gassed and they had to stay on the ice because of the icing call. So a well-used timeout here to give them a quick breather. Just over 4.5 minutes to go in this first overtime. We're ready to get back to hockey action. It's McHugh and Cotton in for the face-off. McHugh wins it this time. He picks up the puck himself. And now Seamus McGuire is all the way down ice, looking for a stretch pass. He had to make a little adjustment at the blue line. But the Lions had a chance to come away with it. That's a hand pass there, so we're going to get a whistle and a face-off. Lions win the draw this time. Bang it off the glass and into the zone. Esquimalt looking for a quick shot off ice. And that's going to be a hand pass. It's a pretty obvious hand pass, and the Lions just let it be instead of picking it up and playing it, so we can get a face-off here. Just outside the Tritons blue line. And the Lions come away with it. Esquimalt gets it back in the neutral zone. They carry it across the blue line, but then promptly turn it over. Lions come up ice. They gain the zone. Little drop pass there. Quick shot. Missed the net. Wide left. They work it in behind the net. Little semi-wraparound attempt. Doesn't connect. And the bouncing puck comes out to the neutral zone where the Lions regroup and step into the zone once again. And that one off the post as the Lions were inches away from ending this one. And now a chance the other way. Gillies is down there. He plays a little cheeky backhand shot, trying to bank one off the goaltender and in. Now it's Francis Maltese. His shot is directed wide of the net. Dumont with the puck. Goes for the centering pass. Finds his way to the point. And that shot, heavy shot, ended up ricocheting all the way around the boards and all the way down the ice. 2.5 minutes to go in the opening overtime. Valcartier carries it across the blue line. That shot goes over the net. And now Seamus McGuire picks it up. This guy's got all kinds of speed and a heavy shot. He swoops in behind the net, spins around to his forehand, fires a shot. But it was blocked, and a second attempt by McLean was blocked as well. McGuire gets it behind the net. A little spinorama in the corner as he tries to feed it over to McLean, but he was tied up, so he couldn't get to it. And now the puck is chipped way up in the air and into the crowd. A minute 48 left on the clock. Esquimalt wins the draw. Now a chance in front. It's Stevens, and his shot was saved by the tippy toe of the left skate of Timmins. Lions bank it off the boards. Get it out to the neutral zone. They get stood up right in front of the Esquimalt bench. A second opportunity there. A little spinorama and a couple nice moves. And now a second chance. So we get a whistle from the referee next to the net. I don't think there's a penalty, but Hannaford had gotten run over. It's been a physical game for the Esquimalt goaltender today. But he's standing and ready to go. Face off to his right with 1:15 to go. Lions win the draw. Little backhand shot. They had a chance on a rebound as Hannaford had gotten run over once again, but they couldn't get anything on it.
Last minute of play in the first overtime.
Now we're going to get an icing call from a referee. Seems highly unusual. But it is going to be icing with 57 seconds to go. Muddled draw, a bit of a scrum there, and Esquimalt comes away with it. It's Kenny. Tries to dance through the neutral zone, but he gets picked off, and his stick gets flung way up into the seats. Don't see that too often. So he goes to the bench and lets a teammate with the stick come onto the ice. Now the Lions through the neutral zone. They carried in behind the net. And Tritons captain trying to carry it into the neutral zone, but he was being harassed there, but they are able to get it in deep. And it's a high stick there, so we're going to get a whistle and a face-off. With 4 seconds left in this first overtime, looks like we're going to be playing even more extra hockey unless something miraculous happens here in the next 4.1 seconds. And that's going to do it. 70 minutes of hockey in the books and still no final score. It's a 4-4 hockey game. We've got a 15-minute intermission before we go to 20-minute overtime periods until we find a winner of this game. We're going to take a break for the intermission. We'll be back shortly for yet another period of hockey here in the second semifinals game of the day. welcome back, folks. It's time to start the 71st minute of hockey. We're in double overtime now. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow morning against the Petawawa Stags. We've switched ends, rested up, prepared for another overtime period here. Neither team has had any zone possession yet, but now Esquimalt carries it in. It's Seamus with a backhand shot right in front of the goal. He's already got two tonight, looking for the hat trick to end this one. McGuire leaves it there. The McHugh's shot was deflected over the net. McGuire now trying a centering pass out in front. He yields onto it. A shot from the point is deflected a few times. Ended up in the corner. And the Lions dump it down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. So they'll come back down into Valcartier territory. With just over a minute gone in this second overtime. Now maybe a little confusion down here at the Valcartier bench. I think the linesmen might be talking about who needs to stay on the ice. We're going to call a timeout, White. That's the situation here.
Timeout call about Valcartier Lions.
A couple of Lions players seem to be expressing their displeasure about that icing call as they feel it should have been waved off. That'll do it for the break. Valcartier uses their timeout 1 minute into double overtime. Now face off to the right-hand side of William Timmons, the Lions goaltender. And Esquimalt wins the draw. That shot from the point was up on its end and got flung way up in the sky off the glass, and then puck got chipped up into the netting, so we got another face-off coming. Lions win the draw this time. Gerard's there to pick it up. Swooped in behind his own net. His pass through the neutral zone got picked off. There's Connor Stevens battling for it along the boards, but he gives way to Dumas, the Lions captain, who picks it up and has plenty of speed coming up the middle of the ice. Steps around to the right wing. Fires a sharp angle shot that got blocked. Lions with another chance, but Hannaford with a good save. He holds on for a face-off as looks like that might have been Dumont in front of the net that got put on his behind. He's going to stay out there. A couple of fresh legs for Esquimalt on the ice now. And the Tritons win the draw. Swing it around the boards, or Kenny chips it forward and out of the zone. That's going to be a quick offside call. We'll have another face-off upcoming. A little slow moving here in the first couple minutes of double overtime. Lions win the draw. Jason Boissonnier with plenty of speed skates into the corner and tries a centering pass. The Lions can't get much on that. Tritons come the other way. Their stretch pass doesn't connect, but they do get it back in the neutral zone, so they get to try all over again. Lions coming up the right wing, trying to step in front of the net. Hannaford with a good save. He's not able to hold on to it. The Tritons do clear the zone. Finds its way to McGuire, but he gets his pocket picked, and the puck trickles down into the corner. Now good pressure from the Tritons forces a turnover. McGuire's the puck once again. He shoots another backhand chance here, but another good save made, and the puck back into the corner once again. It comes up to the blue line, but Mark Lavoie can't keep it in. So they had to check up, but now Esquimalt gains possession in the zone. Comes around to Lavoie's side once again, and he wasn't able to get there in time, so they'll back it up as well, or once again. And now 3-on-2 rush the other way for the Lions. That shot was blocked and steered wide of the net. And Lavoie picks it up in the corner. Reverses course. And then the Tritons are able to clear the zone. Valcartier crosses the blue line. That shot goes wide. Makes its way back up to the point. And they play it in behind the net. Now Esquimalt picks it up. Skating it through the neutral zone. Crosses the blue line. Beats a couple defenders. But Dufour didn't have much support there. Now it does get back up to the point. The pass down low gets redirected into the neutral zone. Good pass to center ice where Connor Stevens picks it out of midair. But he's not able to hold on to it as he cuts towards the middle of the ice. It's Kenny with it now for the Tritons. Carries it through the neutral zone and then comes in behind the net. Ian Hillock will give chase. Applying pressure on the forecheck, but the Lions able to avoid the pressure and skate it up ice. A little drop pass there. It was a little too much to handle for Rushford. And now a chance the other way. It's Gillies. His shot's blocked. Ends up right on Hillock's stick, and it pops up in the air, but a little wide of the net. Now the Lions try going the other way. That pass is picked off just outside the Esquimalt blue line. The Lions get it back, carry it into the zone, and promptly turn it over. Now they force a turnover. And a soft shot towards the net is picked up by the Tritons. Lions enter the zone. They wind up and fire a shot with a screen in front, but it didn't make it to the net. Hannaford made a save on the second attempt. And now chance in front, and a diving play by the defenseman. Redirected that puck right on goal, and Hannaford was just lucky to be able to get a bit of a skate on that to make the save. Almost an own goal to send them packing. Now Cotton carries it into the zone. Leaves it there for Boissonnier. That sharp angle shot was saved, no problem. And Pilon will play it up ice. That's going to be a little too deep, though, and it's going to be an icing call. 13:39 remaining in double overtime. Some chances on both ends, but nobody's been able to finish it yet. As we're approaching 80 minutes of hockey here in this semifinal matchup. Lions with another quick shot off the faceoff. Hannaford got a blocker on it. Now the Tritons trying to clear the zone. They do get it across the blue line. And now they try to get it going, but that pass to Connor Stevens was about at hip level. He wasn't able to knock it down and get it on his stick. That gives the Lions a chance to come the other way. Boissonnier calling for the pass aggressively. It eventually makes its way to him, and that'll do it! The Valcartier Lions are off to the national championship game. Jeremy Gerard scores the game-winning goal in overtime. And after nearly 77 minutes of hockey, we have a winner. The Lions thought they had won it with 1 second remaining in regulation, but the goal was called back. This time, there's no doubt about it, as Gerard puts one top blocker side to end this game in dramatic fashion in double overtime. And tomorrow morning's championship game will be the 1 seed Petawawa Stags against the 3 seed Valcartier Lions.
Time of the goal, 13:03 in the second overtime.
These teams are going to line up and shake hands, do the sportsmanlike thing, and then they'll line up on the blue line so tournament organizers can hand out the game MVP awards, the player of the game for each team, sponsored by Canadian Tire. It's going to be a 9 a.m. puck drop tomorrow morning for the championship game. Again, Petawawa and Valcartier will face off. Battle for the title of national champion. We'll be here on the live stream to bring you all the action in real time in what should be an exciting matchup. Last time Petawawa and Valcartier played each other, it was in the round robin, obviously. It was another one of those 4-5 final scores in overtime, just like we had here this afternoon and this morning. So it's sure to be another close one and what will be an exciting hockey game. And now time for our game MVPs.
Player of the game for the Esquimalt Tritons, number 89, Seamus Clark. Player of the game for the Valcartier Lions, number 14, Jeremy Gerard.
Jeremy Gerard earns player of the game for the winning squad as he scored the overtime goal. Pivotal moment for this team in a big tournament. And on the other side, the captain, Seamus McGuire, earns player of the game honors. Although I'm sure he much rather would have had a victory. It is some kind of consolation for a guy who came in, showed up late last night, as he wasn't able to make it earlier in the week, and had a heck of a hockey game today, scoring twice and having numerous other chances. But that's going to do it for tonight. Once again, a 5-4 final score for the Valcartier Lions, who punched their ticket to the championship game tomorrow, 9 a.m. We'll be here on the stream. Looking forward to you joining us and enjoying a